To tell us all about his time on the show that everyone's talking about, please welcome Joe Marler.
This is
Hi,
weird.
Joe.
Very reluctant as you came to the door.
Well, I actually thought I was on Stars in Your Eyes. I thought it was there. Like,
get those
I'm gonna come
vibes.
out
And who would you
perform.
be? Who would you be?
I would want to be Adele, but I think there might be some issues with that. Not just the voice, but I think there'll be other issues with that one.
So listen, you seized defeat from the jaws of victory there. What happened?
Yeah, I didn't get it right, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Really?
You did get it right.
I lost.
Yeah, but I was like loved every minute of it. And out of everybody, you got Jonathan right. They didn't listen to you. That's not your fault. That's not your fault.
No, I think it was my fault.
Yeah, but when you did try to put your point across, you were kind of seen as, well, why are you being so aggressive and so angry and so, you know, and so you had to kind of think back because that could have been turned against you as traitor qualities. I think you did succeed and you did say Alan and you did say Kat. You were the only one that said all three.
Yeah, and still lost.
Yeah, but... You got stabbed in the back. You got stabbed in the back by a faithful.
Brendan's obviously gone through a lot of suppression.
I mean, Joe, Alan did seem to... Did he cast a spell on all of you? What was it?
We all absolutely loved him.
Right.
Like, there was always... He was just himself from day one to the end. And he just had us all in fits of laughter, so...
Yeah.
Maybe that played a part in why, even that people would be, like, suspecting him, they were like, oh, but... For
Not
me,
Alan.
even though I suspected him, I was like, I love playing the game with you, so I'd quite like to just play longer with you.
Yeah, no, I totally get that, because you were great on your theories and you were really on the money very early. But there is just that personality thing, isn't it? And he was just such an endearing personality, and I can absolutely see why it happened.
Great winner. Like,
Yeah.
Had me and Nick actually done it, that's not as good, is it? That's not as good. The whole episode, like the final episode,
Yeah.
for it to then twist
You've
and
got a
turn like
producer's
that.
brain,
That's really.
huh?
Yeah.
I was like, this
So were you
works.
pleased to see Alan win in the end?
Definitely.
All right,
Yeah.
nice.
And then the way he sort of like broke down at the end, and I didn't realise, because I had such an amazing time, I didn't realise until speaking to Jonathan after the show. I was like, oh, how amazing was it? And did you find that as well? He was like, no. Yeah. I went, what? I
No,
thought
but
we had a
Jonathan
great
was on
time.
here
Yeah.
well, the other
Last
week,
week.
and he seemed to be really kind of
said
not
it was the
tortured
happiest
by it, but
day
I mean,
of
he
his
was
life.
like, oh, I found it difficult.
Yeah.
And but you loved it.
Yeah, I loved it, and it hadn't dawned on me that we'd played different roles and he'd spent the entire time lying, so that obviously was a burden, and clearly a burden for Alan as well that came out at the end.
So
Yeah.
did you want to be a traitor or a faithful?
I wanted to be a traitor.
Because...
you got more control of the game
Yeah.
at the start, anyway. And when Claudia was doing the circling of the table, we sat there like that, and I just kept leaning back every time. Just shrugging the shoulders, but please, just brush me, brush me. And, yeah.
Brush me, Claudia, brush me.
And unfortunately, she didn't. But actually, looking back at it, I would have been a terrible traitor.
Do you think?
I would have been awful.
Why?
I'd have been out after a couple of days. You saw how they thought I was so weird to begin with. They'd
Yeah.
have definitely gone. I'd have panicked even more. So I was just grateful to be a faithful.
You said, I love the fact that you practised before you went in with your family.
Yeah.
Traitors, the
Yeah.
game.
Well, we're
Did
big
it do any good?
traitor fans, and we just absolutely loved it. But then you get in there, because I said to my wife Daisy, I was like, I really want to be a traitor. She was like, you'd be so bad. Like, you'd just be laughing every minute. You'd just, like, not keep a straight face, giddy. I went, that's basically Alan's game plan. And it sort of worked for him, didn't it?
Because you were going to go for Jonathan. No, who was it?
Stephen Fry.
You were going to copy Stephen Fry, you said.
That was it. I was like, surely one of the greatest minds that's come out of this country. Just copy him. It's right. And then he started
Quite a
not
difficult
getting it
person
right.
to copy.
And I was like, oh, no, I've got to change my plan.
But I loved your relationship that you had with Celia, bless her. And after she got killed, you really ramped up and you were like, I'm going to find out whoever did that. I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
And that was when you really methodically put together Kat and Alan and everything.
Yeah.
And then Celia left and her highlight moment for me was when I was watching it was when you were all in when they were in that
wailing down the well.
And Davina came out and told the story.
Oh, my.
No, she came out and told the story. You're going to be, and then there was a little put noise.
A little put. Is that what you call it? Is it just a little put?
A fluff.
It was a mega put.
Well, you couldn't hear that. We couldn't hear that.
It was a mega put, and it just the intensity of that moment, all in the cabin.
Here it is.
Here it is.
What just happened? I just farted.
Oh, we were howling. That was a good, 5 or 10 minutes before we got back into it. We were like, oh, well, this is incredible.
I saw Alan on his Instagram the other day and he was going, people seem to forget I was chained to her. I couldn't get away from it. It was the worst moment for me.
Is it difficult to get your point across, especially at that round table where you don't look like a traitor yourself?
Yeah, those round tables are
How long did they go
so
on for?
intense. Even though there's people in there that know each other, from the off, I was like, first couple, Steve was doing his eulogies at the start and all this lot, and Jonathan's chiming in because they're all used to doing it or that. I remember just sitting there like that for the first couple of round tables, and I think it was David at one point went, Joe, are you OK? And I was like, yeah, I'm just waiting for my turn. I'm really nervous at what I've got to say, and you can tell in my voice. It's like, hi, guys, I've got an idea of it, but I started to get a bit more confident with it all and just enjoyed myself more.
As Kay said, telly people, we know everything takes way longer than you see. Is it hours and hours you're there, or is it...
They're long
pretty
old
much
days.
Around the table.
There's a go.
They're long old days.
All right.
Oh, you're not allowed to disclose.
You don't want to
hours.
spoil the magic.
No, that's right. No, you
It was the same with my wife. I didn't tell my wife when I came out what had happened.
Oh my God.
Because she's such a fan, she wanted to be able to watch it and not know. So I told her 8 different versions. And by the time she got to the final, she was like, no way!
But you're right, it was magical. It really was such a brilliant series. You were fantastic in it. So,
Thanks.
Joe, listen, thanks. But just before I say, Joe has actually told us who would be his hundy. So, do you know who it's going to be?
For what?
Go on, Joe.
Well, I was asked to choose a hundy faithful from the panel today.
Okay.
And now I feel bad because I'm sat next
Go
to
on.
all of you.
Quick.
But I've gone with you, Brenda.